Hills audience.
Hi, Goose and Goblin, and welcome to my Christmas special. I followed that jolly fat man over here, and I took his suit. Don't I look jolly, but not so fat? Anyway, I got a special present for you guys. I got this short film from Scott Gobert called All I Want for Christmas. And I also have an interview with Scott Gobert. Hope you enjoy. Merry Christmas! Hi, and welcome to my web. Tonight I got a special guest for you. Scott Gobert. He got caught in my web. He won't be leaving tonight. Hi, Scott. Thank you. Are you kind of scared being here?
You know,
Just might not leave tonight.
Oh, that's not so bad. But yeah, no, it's a pretty creepy place you got here. It's good, you know. Being a horror filmmaker, you live to make these kind of things on screen, you know.
Thank you. Yeah, the place is very amazing.
Yeah.
The details. Well, let's get back to you.
Sure.
Anyway, you've been writing, producing, directing.
Yeah.
How long? When was it the first time that you started film and decided to write?
Well, I mean, you know, I've always been into horror films. I've always wanted to do that type of thing. So when I was in high school, you know, I took a TV production class. And after that, you know, I understood that what I wanted to do was make film. So I enrolled in film school, and I made my first feature-length film called Dead End Massacre in 2003. But the thing was, you know, it fell through because, you know, as a filmmaker, you're always learning, and it was my first film. So I kind of wanted to make it as best as I could, but, you know, people didn't want to come back. And you know, so
There's always a problem.
yeah, there's always a problem.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you know, they thought it was done, and you know, they had to understand that some filmmakers like to make their films as best as they can make it, and so we had to scrap it. But it was a big learning experience for me, and that kind of, you know, led into my next film.
And the next one was at least much easier and less problem.
Yeah, well, a lot of short films, which is what I've been doing because I want to keep on getting better at my craft. Those type of films are much more easier to make than feature lengths, and you can actually make a bunch of different stories. So, you know, with a couple of my films, like The Day They Came Back, which was my first film out of college, and then I did a movie called All I Want for Christmas, Nightmare, and The Forest Hills. So I've been just working throughout the past couple of years and just trying to make films the best I can make them.
It's good you mentioned The Forest Hill. How's that going?
It's going really good. We're in post-production right now. I had a wonderful time making it. You know, certain things that you go through while making a film, and you learn from experiences, and that's what The Forest Hills was. You know, it was a gritty independent film. It was a short film, and it's in post-production right now, and it stars Peter Iacillo.
Oh, Peter Iacillo.
Yeah, he was on the show actually. Yeah.
He's
And
really cool.
he is. And Robert Youngren and Gloria Sanders, Diana Sanders, John.
They're sisters related.
They are, and they actually play sisters in the film. And they play two beat writers from a horror website called BloodyFrights.com, and they basically go to Kentucky to document this urban legend of these two crazy killers living in the wood, which is played by Robert Youngren and Peter Iacillo. And it was a very interesting experience, to say the least. And that's coming out in spring 2007.
Let's show the audience a clip that we got from The Forest Hills.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand, young lady. Behold, as I looked and saw a pale horse, I've seen everything. Forest Hills. What you going there for? You mustn't go there. There's evil there. Unspeakable evil there. Don't go there.
Back the fuck up.
Damn the hell you both are.
film? Why not comedy, drama, action?
I mean, I'm always interested in all types of films. Just that these films I grew up on, and I think that as a filmmaker, you kind of want to start slowly with something that you love, and then start branching out. So I love all types of films. You know.
So you've been a horror fan since a child.
Of course, you know. My first film I believe I ever saw as a child. I think it was Poltergeist. It was either that or Child's Play. And I had a foot infection. My mom took me to the local mom and pop store. They didn't have Blockbuster back then or anything like that. And she's like, what do you want to get? I was like, oh, maybe that movie. I was like 6, 7 years old, and she's like, all right. She didn't think anything like it was a horror film or anything. It had a doll on it.
6 years old.
Yeah. So and that's that, and that's how I got into horror films. And I started watching the Friday 13th, the Halloween.
Did she ever regret that?
You know what? She unfortunately, she won't let me shoot in her house because I always get blood all over the place. But hey, man, but she's been supportive. My whole family's been supportive, and it's really great.
That's good. Family support's the best thing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's I love all types of films. So that's what I'm just gonna keep on making films out of.
So horror it will be for a while.
Of course. Well, true life horror, horror, fantasy horror, horror comedies. Not so much that, but like dark comedies. I really like a darkness to it. And I'm into blood and gore and stuff. But it all depends on the project, and if the project calls for something like that, like blood and gore and that kind of stuff. I think what's scary is real life horror, because that's actually really scary and it scares people. So that's what I'm trying to do. With my films, I want to get a certain reaction out of the audience as a filmmaker. So.
Walk out of seeing your films and then think twice about stepping out the door.
There you go. So yeah, it's interesting experience to it's been a wild ride, and I really enjoy it, and it's good.
Thank you, Scott, for coming down to our show and letting us see your preview of your film.
Okay.
Thank you. And if you want to see more Scott, go see his website at
www.scottgoldbergfilms.com.
And remember, don't let me catch you in my web. Isn't that a creepy Santa? Naughty? Just the way I love it. Not like this guy. He's too jolly for me. Let me take this hat away from him and try it on myself. Don't it look better? Anyway, thank you for visiting. And thank you for seeing my Christmas special. And now remember, don't let me catch you in my web. Welcome to my web. I'm Doc. Go ahead.
Action.
Hi, welcome to my web. Tonight I got a guest who got caught in my web. Scott Goldberg. Hi, Scott.
Hey, how you doing, Dark Spider?
I'm okay. Scott been busy lately. He's writer, producer, director.
Awesome.
Go, you go.
Thank you. You know, it's